If you are looking to show up more confidently in your life without coming across arrogant, then my friend, this video is for you. If this is your first time joining my YouTube channel, I am so excited that you're here. My name's Amy Gerhartz. I have a company called A Higher Way of Living, and we are on a mission to empower women across the world. So if you find any value today whatsoever, please like and subscribe to my channel. That way we can get the word out to more people. I also have a free guide for you down in the description section, so don't forget to get that as well. Now, I get this question all of the time from my clients. How can I show up confidently without it coming across as arrogance? Because I think so many of us are afraid to show up as the truest versions of ourselves and afraid to celebrate ourselves because we're afraid we're going to be perceived the wrong way by the people around us. So it really comes down to your communication. The way that you speak can make the biggest difference between being perceived as confident versus being perceived as arrogance. And here's a simple little tool that I use to really identify the difference. Confidence is showing up from a place of saying, this is who I am, this is what I can do, this is what I know I'm capable of, and I don't really need you to know that. Arrogance, however, is this is what I can do, this is what I'm capable of, and I need you to know that. So when you really think about the difference, someone who's arrogant is coming from a place of needing to share that, needing to express it, needing to put their voice in. So there are a few questions that you can ask yourself when you're communicating to do a little bit of a self-check to say, hey, am I coming across confident here? Or am I coming across arrogant? Because there's definitely a way you can be confident without the arrogance attached. So the first question you can ask is, am I trying to one-up someone? Am I trying to say, oh, well, I can do this, and well, I can do that too, or I can do this, or I can do that? If you're constantly trying to one-up someone, it's more than likely coming from a place of insecurity. And someone who's confident doesn't feel that need to show up and have to one-up another human being. So when you ask yourself that question, say, okay, why am I trying to one-up this other person? And if I am, maybe I can take a step back and start to work on my confidence a little bit more in the way that I'm communicating. The second question you can ask yourself is, am I trying to make someone else look bad? Because confident people, once again, know who they are. They're secure in who they are. They're not going to try to make someone look bad in conversation by saying the things that they do. You would never hear me say, oh yeah, I'm such a great singer. Shame that you're not. Oh my gosh, that would be such a horrible thing to say to someone. But you won't see me communicating that way because I don't need to put someone else down in order to have my light shine. So think about it that way. Are you trying to put someone else down? Because if you are, it more than likely is going to come across as arrogance and also just a jerk thing to do. And then the third question you can ask yourself is, do I need my voice to be heard? Because once again, only someone who comes from an arrogant place feels the need to show off, feels that need to have their voice heard. So if you're in conversation or you're communicating with someone and you feel this need to, I've got to say something, I've got to say something, I've got to say something, that's not really coming from a confident place, unless your aim is to support someone. And even then, you wouldn't really feel that need to interject or one up or step over someone in conversation. So really take a look at that and say, all right, am I trying to one up someone? Am I trying to make someone look bad? Or am I trying to have my voice be heard? Because if you are, it's more than likely going to come across as arrogance in your communication. So my friend, those are three starting questions you can ask yourself, because I absolutely believe that you can communicate for who you are and what you can do and what you're capable of from a very confident, secure space without needing your ego or your arrogance attached. Once again, don't forget to download your free gift in the description, and remember that you are one of a kind and absolutely worth it, and I'll see you next time.